வெல்கம் டு மை ட்ரீம் ஐஎஸ் அகாடமி. நம்ம இப்போ பார்க்க போகிறது 10th ஸ்டாண்டர்ட் இங்கிலீஷ். இந்த வீடியோ பிடிச்சிருந்தா லைக் பண்ணுங்கள், ஷேர் பண்ணுங்கள், கமெண்ட் பண்ணுங்கள், மறக்காம சேனலை சப்ஸ்கிரைப் பண்ணுங்கள். பாருங்கள், 10th ஸ்டாண்டர்டில் மொத்தம் 7 யூனிட்ஸ் இருக்குது. அது இப்போ நம்ம செகண்ட் யூனிட் பார்க்கலாம். ப்ரோஸ். தி நைட் தி கோஸ்ட் காட் இன்னோட புக் பேக் ஒன்று வச்சு பார்க்கலாம். பேஜ் நம்பர் 34. Heading A. Answer the following questions in a sentence or two. First question. Why was the narrator sorry to have paid attention to the footsteps? Answer. The imagination of the ghost getting into his house had led to a commotion. It caused his mother to throw a shoe through a window of the neighboring house. It ended with his grandfather shouting a policeman. So the narrator was sorry to have paid attention to the footstep. Second question. Why did Herman and the author slam the doors? Answer. Herman and the author slammed the doors because they thought that someone was coming up their stairs. They were scared as they heard the steps of someone. Third question. What woke up the mother? Answer. The slamming of the doors had awakened their mother. Fourth question. What do you understand by the mother act of throwing the shoe? Answer. His mother enormously fancied the thrill of throwing a shoe through a glass window of her neighbor. She was a highly excitable woman. Fifth question. Why do you think Mr. Baldwin wanted to sell the house? Answer. Mr. Baldwin wanted to sell the house as he wanted to go back to Prairie due to the frequent mild attacks. Page number 35. Sixth question. How did the cops manage to enter the locked house? Answer. The cops managed to enter the locked house by breaking the glass of the front door. Seventh question. Why were the policemen prevented from entering grandfather's room? Answer. The policeman prevented from entering into grandfather's room because the narrator realized that it would be bad if they do so. His grandfather was going through a phase in which he believed that general made men were beginning to retreat. They were under the control of Stonewall Jackson. Eighth question. Who used the jester and how? Answer. Jether was used by the guinea pig to sleep on it. It would never sleep anywhere except on the jether. Ninth question. Mention the events that the grandfather imagined. Answer. His grandfather imagined that the cops were distressed from Widow's army. He thought that they were trying to hide away in his attic. Page heading C, vocabulary. Look at the following expressions from the text. With the help of your teacher, rewrite them in standard English. One has been done for you. First one. Must have got away. What did he like? Must got away. What was he like? Second question. Look here, Joe. Answer. Look here, Joe. Third question. No sign. Oh, nothing. Answer. No sign of nothing. Fourth question. Back to the lines, yeah, good damn. Answer. Back to the lines, you good men. Fifth question. What was the idea of all them cops rally holding round the house last night? Answer. What was the idea of all the cops working up round the home last night? Heading D. Complete the given tabular column with the suitable plural forms. Singular form na tanichirukkuradhu, plural form na sendukkuradhu. Ipo first question. Chair, answer chairs. Second question. Box, answer boxes. Third question. Eskimo, answer Eskimos. Fourth question. Lady, answer ladies. Fifth question. Radius, answer radii. Sixth question. Formula, answer formulae. Seventh question. Child, answer children. Eighth question. Deer, answer deer. Ninth question. Loaf, answer leaves. 10th question. Hero, answer heroes. Page number 36. Listening, heading E. Listen to the story and answer the following. First question. The rich man was from Dash. Answer B. Thailand. Second question. Where did Chulang catch the bird? Answer. Chulang catch the bird in a garden. Third question. Why did Chulang catch the bird? Answer. Chulang catch the bird to make money. Fourth question. What will happen to the bird in imprisonment? Answer. The bird will lose its beauty and sweet voice. Fifth question. What did the bird suggest to Lang in exchange for its freedom? Answer. The bird suggested to teach him three simple and useful rules in exchange for its freedom. Sixth question. Did Chulang want to earn money honestly? Answer. No, Chulang does not want to earn money honestly. Seventh question. What were Chulang's plan for the bird? Answer. Chulang wanted to sell the bird for a big amount. Eighth question. Who is wise according to you? Answer. The bird is wise. Ninth question. Was the bird a crow? Answer. No, the bird was not a crow. 10th question. What were the three rules given by the bird? First one. Never believe everything others say. Second one. Never be sad about something you do not have. Third one. Never throw away what you have in your hand. Page number 38. Heading H. Read the incidents again and answer the following questions. First question. What was the writer always asked to do whenever he planned to go abroad? Answer. The writer always asked to do whenever he planned to go abroad. Get something for anyone who sees him traveling. Second question. What did Gleason want the writer to bring for him? Answer. Gilson wanted the writer to bring a tie for him. Third question. When did the writer remember the fact that he had to buy something for Mr. Gilson? Answer. On Tuesday morning, when the writer saw the airport bus waiting outside the hotel, he remembered the tie. Fourth question. Why were the other passengers in the flight gazing at the writer? Answer. The other passengers in the flight were gazing at the writer because departure had been delayed because of him. Fifth question. What is the new humorous element in the above incident? Answer. The humor element in the above incident is that after all the trouble taken by the writer to buy a tie, he leaves the pocket of ties behind in the taxi. Page number 39. Heading I. Suggesting title. Title summarizes the story. Each paragraph is a part of the story. Look at the following expressions and find out the paragraphs that best suit these expressions. First one. Oh no, but it happens. இது வந்து பேஜ் நம்பர் 38ல இங்கே பாருங்க. அட்லீஸ்ட்லேருந்து டாக்ஸி வரைக்கும் லாஸ்ட்ல இருக்கு பாருங்க. அது வரைக்கும் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் டைட்டில் சூட் ஆகும். செகண்ட் டைட்டில் டோன்ட் லெட் அவுட் யுவர் ட்ராவலிங் டேட்ஸ். இது வந்து பேஜ் நம்பர் 37 எடுத்துக்கோங்க. இங்கே பாருங்கள் ஃபஸ்ட்டு ஓலேருந்து ஹோசோலேருந்து பேக் வரைக்கும் செகண்ட் டைட்டில் சூட் ஆகும். தேர்ட் கொஸ்டின் எனிவேஸ் பீப்புள் வில் பி பீப்புள். இது வந்து பேஜ் நம்பர் 38 எடுத்துக்கோங்க. இந்த சைடில் செகண்ட் பேராகிராஃப் வென்லேருந்து பிகாஸ் ஆஃப் மீ வரைக்கும் தேர்ட் டைட்டில் சூட் ஆகும். ஃபோர்த்து டைட்டில் சர்ச் பிகின்ஸ் வந்து பேஜ் நம்பர் 38ல் பாருங்கள். இங்கே பாருங்கள் இந்த சைடில் தேர்ட் பேராகிராஃப் ஐ டோல்டுலேருந்து லுக்கிங் ஃபார் வரைக்கும் ஃபோர்த் டைட்டில் சூட் ஆகும். ஃபிஃப்த் டைட்டில் திங்ஸ் ஆர் நாட் தட் ஈஸி. இது வந்து 37 எடுத்துக்கோங்க. லாஸ்ட் பேராகிராஃப் வென்ல பாட்டில் கெல்சன்லேருந்து நெக்ஸ்ட் பேஜ் செகண்ட் பேரா வரைக்கும் ஃபிஃப்த் டைட்டில் சூட் ஆகும். சிக்ஸ்த்து டைட்டில் ஹரி இன்வைட்ஸ் வரி. இது வந்து பேஜ் நம்பர் 38 எடுத்துக்கோங்க. இங்கே பாருங்கள் ஃபிஃப்த்து பேராலேருந்து சிக்ஸ்த்து பேராலேருந்து இந்த சைடு ஃபஸ்ட்டு பேரா லைஃப் டைம் வரைக்கும் சிக்ஸ்த்து டைட்டில் சூட் ஆகும். ஹெட்டிங் ஜே. லுக் அட் தி ஃபாலோயிங் சிச்சுவேஷன்ஸ் தி ரைட்டர் வாஸ் இன். He could have avoided this situation and saved himself. Glance to the writer up again and comment on what the writer should have done in the following situations. First question. Gilson asked the writer to bring a tie. Answer. He should have said no to him. Second question. On the day of arrival, the writer had no time to think about the tie. Answer. While scrolling around, he could have remembered a shop. Third question. The writer remembered about the tie when the bus was leaving from the airport. Answer. The writer should have forgotten it totally. Fourth question. The writer walked down in search of the shop. Answer. He would have identified an shop and gone there first. Last question. The writer rushed out with the tie in a paper bag. Answer. As soon as the writer got into the taxi, he should have kept it in his suitcase. Heading K. State whether the following statements are true or false. First question. The narrator searched for 3 days to buy ceramic paint. Answer false. Second question. The author was going to New York. Answer true. Third question. Wilson asked the narrator to buy a tie. Answer true. Fourth question. The taxi driver took away the narrator's suitcase. Answer false. Fifth question. Departure was delayed because of the author. Answer true. Sixth question. The author left the ties in the taxi. Answer true. Page number 40. Heading M. Write a speech for your school literary association celebration with the given leads. இந்த leads வச்சு நம்ம வந்து ஃபங்க்ஷன் நடத்தலாம். Literary Association Celebration. Good evening to all those who are present here. Respect chief guest, our honorable principal, beloved teachers, parents and my dear friends. On the auspicious occasion, I stand before you with extreme pleasure on behalf of English Literary Association of Christ Holy Metric School. First of all, let me express my deep gratitude to you all for selecting me as a president of the English Literary Association. நான் வந்து ரொம்ப சந்தோஷப்படுறேன் நீங்கள் என்னைய இங்கிலீஷ் லிட்டரரி அசோசியேஷன் பிரசிடெண்ட்டாக செலக்ட் பண்ணதுக்கு. This association has been a prestigious association in our school since its reception. இது வந்து ஒரு prestigious-ஆன association ஸ்கூலில். It has been working rigorously during the past few years, focusing on the improvement of reading, writing, speaking and listening skills of the students in our school. இது வந்து எதுக்காக உருவாக்குன்னா இங்கிலீஷ் ரீட் பண்ண ரைட் பண்ண எல்லாம் யூஸ் ஆகிறதுக்காக இம்ப்ரூவ் பண்ணுறதுக்காக உருவான ஒரு அசோசியேஷன். Our vision is to make our school as a full-fledged English medium school where each student speak and communicates in English. இந்த அசோசியேஷன் எதுக்காக அப்படின்னா ஸ்கூலவே வந்து இங்கிலீஷ் மீடியம் ஸ்கூல் ஆக்கிறதுக்காக எல்லா ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸுமே இங்கிலீஷில் கம்யூனிகேட் பண்ணுற அளவுக்கு டெவலப் பண்ணுறதுக்காக. Language is the medium through which the educational process fulfills its aims. So it is highly essential that students should be able to handle languages at its best level. The English Literary Association has been conducting many varied activities of competitions to improve the language skills of the students. Practice makes a man perfect. We do believe in the proverb and constancy endeavor to achieve our aim. இது வந்து எதுக்காக அப்படின்னா நம்ம வந்து ப்ராக்டிஸ் பண்ண மட்டும்தான் நம்ம வந்து இம்ப்ரூவ் ஆகுவோம். ஸோ இங்கிலீஷ் லாங்குவேஜ் வந்து ப்ராக்டிஸ் பண்ண ஸ்கூல் ஃபுல்லாமே இங்கிலீஷ் கம்யூனிகேட் ஆகும். I am extremely happy to announce that this year we will conduct an English week and all the students will get an opportunity to participate and to demonstrate their talents and potential. இந்த இயரில் வந்து நாங்கள் வந்து இங்கிலீஷ் வீக் அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு ஒரு வீக் கொடுக்குறோம். அங்கே வந்து எல்லா ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸுமே கலந்து இங்கிலீஷ் காம்படிஷன்ஸில் கலந்துக்கலாம். To conclude, let me once again express my grateful gratitude to the management, teachers and students who all honored me by giving this great responsibility. எல்லாருக்கும் வந்து தேங்க்யூ, இவ்வளோ பெரிய ரெஸ்பான்சிபிலிட்டி எனக்கு கொடுத்ததுக்காக. Page number 42. Heading A. Nagarajan and Dhanalakshmi wants to buy a new house. They have come to see a house for sale. Complete the conversation below by adding A and or the. Nagarajan. Well, here we are, number 8, Kaveri Street. I think this is dash answer the house we saw online. What do you think of the location? இதை நம்ம ஆன்லைனில் பார்த்த வீடு எப்படி இருக்கு? தனலட்சுமி. It is in dash answer a nice neighborhood and it's close to the railway station. நல்லா இருக்கு, ரயில்வே ஸ்டேஷனும் கிட்டவே இருக்கு. நாகராஜன். And dash answer the bus stop is not too far away. பஸ் ஸ்டாப்பும் கிட்டேயே தான் இருக்கு. தனலட்சுமி. How many rooms are there? எவ்வளோ ரூம்ஸ் இருக்கு? நாகராஜன். There are 3 rooms dash answer a kitchen and dash answer a balcony. இங்க வந்து 3 rooms இருக்கு, ஒரு கிச்சன் இருக்கு, ஒரு balcony இருக்கு. தனலட்சுமி. There is dash answer a lawn behind dash answer the house, right? lawn இருக்கு இல்ல? நாகராஜன். That's right. Dash answer the lawn is actually quite large. Did you see any photos of dash answer the living room online? What does it look like? நீங்க ஏதாவது லிவிங் ரூம் பாத்தீங்களா ஆன்லைன்ல எப்படி இருந்துச்சுன்னு? தனலட்சுமி. The living room looks great. It looks bright and airy. It has dash answer a nice view of dash answer the hills. But dash answer the kitchen looks dash answer a little small. லிவிங் ரூம் வந்து நல்லா இருந்துச்சு, ஸ்பேசியஸாகவும் ஏரியாவும் இருந்துச்சு. ஆனால் கிச்சன் மட்டும் கொஞ்சம் குட்டியாக இருக்கு. நாகராஜன். அண்ட் ஐ ரிமெம்பர் யூ செட் தேர் இஸ் நாட் டேஷ் ஆன்சர் எ ஸ்டோர் ரூம், ரைட்? ஆமாம், எனக்கு ஞாபகம் இருக்குது, ஸ்டோர் ரூம் இல்லைன்னு சொன்னல. தனலட்சுமி. நோ, பட் தேர் இஸ் டேஷ் ஆன்சர் அண்ட் அட்டிக் வேர் வி கேன் ஸ்டோர் திங்ஸ். ஆனால் அட்டிக் இருக்குது, ஸ்டோர் பண்ணுற மாதிரி, திங்ஸ் ஸ்டோர் பண்ணுற மாதிரி. நாகராஜன். ஐ ஹோப் திஸ் ஹவுஸ் இஸ் டேஷ் ஆன்சர் எ பெட்டர் ஆப்ஷன். இது வந்து நல்ல ஆப்ஷனாக இருக்கும்னு நினைக்கிறேன். தனலட்சுமி. லெட்ஸ் வெயிட் ஃபார் டேஷ் ஆன்சர் எ ரியல் எஸ்டேட் ஏஜென்ட். சி செட் சி வுட் பி ஹியர் அட் 3 o'clock. நம்ம வந்து ரியல் எஸ்டேட் ஏஜென்ட்டுக்கு வெயிட் பண்ணலாம், வந்து 3 மணிக்கெலாம் வரேன்னு சொன்னால. நாகராஜன். லுக் தேர் இஸ் சி இஸ் தேர். அங்கே பாரு, அங்கே இருக்கா பாரு, அவன் வந்துட்டா. இப்போ ஹெட்டிங் பி பாருங்க. Few articles are missing in the given passage. Edit the passage given below by adding suitable articles wherever necessary. இங்க பாருங்க, articles யூஸ் பண்ணி fill பண்ணலாம். My neighborhood is a very interesting place. வெரிக்கு முன்னாடி போட்டுக்கோங்க. My house is located in an apartment building downward near many stores and offices. There is a small supermarket across street where my family likes to go shopping. There is also a post office and a bank near our home. In our neighborhood, there is a small green park where my friends and I like to play on weekends and holidays. There is a small pond near the park and there are many ducks in the park. We always have a great time. In addition, there is an elementary school close to our home where my little brother studies in 3rd grade. There are so many things to see and do in my neighborhood. That's why I like it. It's really a great place. இது வந்து ரொம்ப நல்லா இருக்கு. பக்கத்துலேயே பார்க் இருக்கு, ரயில்வே ஸ்டேஷன் இருக்கு, பஸ் ஸ்டாண்ட் இருக்கு, பேங்க் இருக்கு, போஸ்ட் ஆஃபீஸ் எல்லாமே இருக்கு. ஸோ எனக்கு இந்த பிளேஸ் ரொம்ப பிடிச்சிருக்கு. அதுக்கப்புறமா வந்து கிட்ட ஒரு ஸ்கூல் இருக்குது, எலிமெண்ட்ரி ஸ்கூல். அங்கே வந்து என் தம்பி 3rd ஸ்டாண்டர்ட் படிப்பான். அதுக்கப்புறம் கிட்ட ஒரு சில்ட்ரன்ஸ் பார்க் இருக்குது, அங்கே வந்து டக் இருக்குது. அங்கே போய் வியூஸ் பார்க்க அருமையாக இருக்கும். அங்கே நானும் என் ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸும் போவோம். பேஜ் நம்பர் 43, heading C. Refer to a dictionary to find the meaning of the following prepositions and match them with the correct meaning. Preposition meaning. First one, due to, answer because of. Second one, except for, answer with the exception of. Third question, with reference to, answer referring to. Fourth question, in spite of, answer disregarded the difficulty. Fifth one, in addition to, answer added to. Sixth question, in place of, answer as a substitute for. Seventh question, regardless of, answer irrespective of. Eighth question, for the sake of, answer in the interest of. Heading D. Fill in the blanks by choosing the most appropriate prepositional phrases from the given options. First question, everything falls to the ground dash Earth's gravitational pull. Answer B, because of. Second question, the trial was conducted dash the procedure of law. Answer A, in accordance with. Page number 44. Third question, there is a temple right dash my house. Answer C, in front of. Fourth question, as a dash of his hard work, he achieved the target. Answer B, result of. Fifth question, failure is often the dash negligence. Answer B, consequences of. Sixth question, children are given toys dash reach on Children's Day. Answer B, in addition to. Seventh question, the parents must be informed dash any indisciplines conducted of their wards. Answer B, in case of. Eighth question, he did not turn up dash his busy schedule. Answer B, due to. Ninth question, global warming is dash the greenhouse emission. Answer A, an effect of. 10th question, dash several warnings He continued to swim. Answer B. In spite of. Heading E. Edit the following passage by replacing the underlined incorrect words with correct prepositional phrases. Jano is studying in class 10. In the event of the teacher's dash answer, according to she is a disciplined student. In addition to her poverty, she, in spite of, is always neat. Many students like her in the case of because of her simplicity. According to her studies, she also, in addition to, participates in sports. She gets on with everyone in case of regardless of age and gender in the school. In opposition to taking leave, she endures in the event of that she completes the work given before she goes to school next day. வாங்க இப்போ நம்ம யூனிட் 2 தி கிரம்பிள் ஃபேமிலி போயமோட புக் பேக் ஒன்று வச்சு பார்க்கலாம். Page number 47, heading A. Read the following lines from the poem and answer the questions given below. First question. There is a family nobody likes to meet. They live in, it is said, on Complaining Street. First question. A1. Where does the family live? Answer. The family lives in Complaining Street. Second question. B1. Why do you think this street is named as Complaining Street? Answer. The street is named as Complaining Street because a family which is never satisfied lives there. Second question. They growl at that and they growl at this. Whatever comes, there is something amiss. A question. What does the word growl mean here? Answer. The word growl means shouting or snarling at everything. B question. Why do they find everything amiss? Answer. They find everything amiss are quite wrong because they are never satisfied with anything. They shout and complain about everything. Third question. Nothing goes right with the flocks you made down on that gloomy complaining street. First question. A1. What is the opinion about the flocks you meet down the street? Answer. Everything goes wrong with the flocks you met down the street. B question. What does the word gloomy mean here? Answer. The word gloomy means to appear distressing or frightening. Fourth question. The worst thing is that if anyone says among them too long, he will learn their ways. First question. A1. What is the worst thing that can happen if anyone stays with them? Answer. If anyone stays with them for a long time, B or C will learn their ways. This is the worst that can happen to any more. B question. What are the ways of the Grumble family? Answer. The ways of the Grumble family are that they are never satisfied with anything or they are always complaining and finding fault in everything. Page number 48. Fifth question. And so it were wise to keep our feet from wandering into complaining street. A question. What is the wisest thing that the poet suggests? Answer. The poet suggests that the wisest thing is to keep our feet away from going into the complaining street. B question. What does the praise to keep our feet from wandering refer to? Answer. The praise to keep our feet from wandering refer to avoid stepping into the complaining street. Sixth question. Let us learn to walk with a smile and a song, no matter if things do something go wrong. A question. What does the poet expect everyone to learn? Answer. The poet expects everyone to walk with a smile and a song. B question. What should we do when things go wrong sometimes? Answer. We should not bother ourselves if things go wrong sometimes. Heading C. Answer the following. First question. And where their station be high or humble? Pick out the alliteration from the above lines. Answer. High, humble are the words in alliteration. Second question. Pick out the other examples for alliteration from the poem. Other examples of alliteration from the poem are they, that, they, this, they, there, growl, humble, think that, dead, be broad, long, learn, walk with, smile, song are the alliteration words. Third question. The weather is also too hot or cold. Summer and winter are alike, they scold. Nothing goes right with the flocks you made. Down on that gloomy, complaining street. Pick out the rhyming words and identify the rhyme scheme of the above line. The rhyming words are cold, cold, scold, mid, street. The rhyming scheme of the above lines are A, B, B. வாங்க இப்போ நம்ம யூனிட் 2 சப்ளிமெண்ட்ரி ஜிக்ஜாக்கோட புக் பேக் ஒன்று வச்சு பார்க்கலாம். பேஜ் நம்பர் 56, ஹெடிங் ஏ, ஐடென்டிஃபை தி ஸ்பீக்கர் ஆர் கேரக்டர். சப்ளிமெண்ட்ரி ஸ்பீக்கர் ஆர் கேரக்டர் வந்து பார்க்கலாம். ஃபர்ஸ்ட் கொஸ்டின், even thought I clearly said no, answer daughter Krishnan. Second question, the one that spits deadly poison straight into its opponent's eyes, answer Maya. Third question, remember the tiny penknife he gave me last year, answer Maya. Fourth question, it's almost thoughtless waste that reduce me to tears, answer Mr. Krishnan. Fifth question, come in zigzag, come in dear, answer Visu. Heading B, read this story again and write how these characters reacted in these situations. First question, you are both quite mistaken, Dr. Krishnan hastened to explain. Mr. Krishnan was horrified on hearing about zigzag. Second question, it's almost thoughtless waste that reduced me to tears. Mr. Krishnan dash answer spoke irritable. Dr. Krishnan was hurrying into his clinic. Third question, just wait till Zigzag settles down in this new home. Visu comforted everyone, Aravind and Maya, excited to listen to the birds talk. Fourth question, Zigzag hardly ever sleeps. Somu sent an email to Dr. Krishnan about Zigzag. Mr. Krishnan predicted it as ridiculously simple. Fifth question, you are an absolute treasure. Dr. Krishnan sighed and spoke to Zigzag. Zigzag did not bother to reply. Page number 57, heading C, complete the given tabular columns. Arrival of Zigzag. Somu requested Dr. Krishnan to take care of his pet. Mr. Krishnan was not dash answer willing for it. She was worried about her dash answer painting. Life of Zigzag at Dr. Krishnan's residency. Zigzag perched on the curtain rod and dash answer started eating the guava. When their maid switched on the fan, dash answer some fruits and nuts fell down on her face. Mr. Krishnan was annoyed and called Mr. Krishnan to dash answer contact Somu and find out what they should do. The email about Zigzag. Miss Data Krishnan dash answer left an email message for Somu. Somu's reply surprised the Krishnans. The reply was dash answer, I have never heard snore. It hardly ever sleeps. Zigzag at the clinic. When Zigzag entered the clinic, he dash answer started commanding everyone. Gone was Zigzag's bored and clumsy expression. The bird looked happy and alert. After the family know that Zigzag must be kept busy, the dash answer accepted to keep him from for another week. Heading D, answer the following questions in one or two sentences. First question, why did Dr. Ashok's cousins call him? Answer, Somu called him to shelter Zigzag, his pet bird, when he left to Alaska. Second question, mention at least two expressions which show that Mr. Krishnan was not willing to have Zigzag at home. Answer, I am going crazy with the sound of Zigzag snoring, pulse, all these angry telephone calls. Second one, and my beautiful painting. Third question, what are the pets did Somu have? Answer, Somu had a giant green and gold fighting beetle and an American snake. Fourth question, what was Mr. Krishnan busy with? Answer, Mr. Krishnan was busy with her paintings to be displayed for sale the following week. Fifth question, what commotion did the boomerang cause in the neighborhood? Answer, boomerang sliced through all the TV aerials in the neighborhood. It caused permanent damage to several cars in the parking lot. It also knocked out their watchman cold with the force thrown by Aravind. Sixth question, what happened when Somu left Zigzag with the Krishnan's answer. Zigzag transferred all the walnuts and the fruits to the calendar and on the blades of the ceiling fan. Then it pretended on the curtain rod, went off to sleep. Seventh question. How did Zigzag communicate with the Krishnans? Answer. Zigzag did not communicate with the Krishnans, although everyone tried several times and in several languages to speak to him. He only slept and snored. Eighth question. What was the email message sent to Somu by Data Krishnan? Answer. Krishnan sent an email to Somu asking for instructions on how to stop Zigzag from snoring. Ninth question. What did Arvind confess? Answer. Arvind confessed that for the first time in his life, he was actually looking forward to go to school. The school was as calm as a monastery compared to their house. 10th question. Why did Mr. Jungjungwala buy the painting? Answer. Mr. Jungjungwala bought the painting because he liked the new technique of painting. Thank you students. இந்த வீடியோ பிடிச்சிங்க லைக் பண்ணுங்க, ஷேர் பண்ணுங்க, கமெண்ட் பண்ணுங்க, மறக்காம சேனலை சப்ஸ்கிரைப் பண்ணுங்க.